Something strange is unfolding on America's southern border. Men of eerily similar attributes are crossing into the United States from Mexico. And these men have the same haircut, the same tattoos, the same clothes. They are all of military age. And listen to this, they are all Chinese. Are they also all spies? In other words, is America being flooded with Chinese spies? Convince me otherwise as I show you some numbers now. According to one report, between October 2022 and February 2023, US border officials recorded at least 4,366 cases of Chinese nationals crossing into America through the southern border. And these crossings were illegal. 4,366, by the way, is just the number of Chinese nationals who were caught. What about the ones who weren't? Where are they now? Well, they could be anywhere in the United States. They could have infiltrated American agencies. They could have infiltrated your homes or managed to land a job at a local fried chicken and hot dog store as they give shape to the job that they were recruited for in China. And what task must that be, you ask? What is China's army of agents working on, really? In September, US media reports alleged that there have been over 100 cases of Chinese nationals trespassing US military bases. Some Chinese nationals posed as tourists and wandered into a missile launch site in New Mexico. Some posed as scuba divers and got dangerously close to a rocket launch site in Florida. Some were found at another US military base. And when asked, these Chinese nationals claimed that they had lost their way while trying to find a Burger King. Sure, China is spying on the US, and this fact is as old as Mount Rushmore. Let me just tell you that in August 2023, 2 US Navy sailors were arrested for spying on China. The question now is whether China is sending agents into America for more than just non-traditional intel gathering. Has China tasked its spies with going a step forward? What explains the sheer volume of agents being sent into America? Is China planning something big? Or is this just how Beijing operates? Let me just tell you a story now. Spy game enthusiasts often refer to grains of sands. They joke that if Russians want to get sands from a particular foreign beach, they will send a submarine with soldiers who will head to the beach, get a bucket filled with sands, and head back to Russia. But if China wanted a bucket full of sand, Beijing will send 500 people to picnic on the beach and have each of them pick up some sand and bring it back to Beijing. That's where the grains of sand approach comes from. Beijing, in fact, many believe, relies on amateur and ethnically Chinese collectors. Back to the question, are those crossing into America nothing but amateur collectors? In other words, can the danger be discounted? I warn you against it. Did you know that during the pandemic, China sent agents who kidnapped over 2,500 fugitives from abroad and brought them back to China? This was essentially part of China's Operation Fox Hunt. Most of China's victims were either bloggers or journalists or Tibetans or Uyghurs or Hong Kongers or lawyers. Some 5.4 million Chinese nationals live in the US. Some 88,000 Chinese asylum seekers stay in the US. As of 2022, at least 500 to 1,000 Uyghurs were waiting in the US for asylum. In the US, in fact, in May this year, 2 Chinese agents were arrested for plotting against a New York-based Falun Gong organization. Have Chinese agents crossing into the US been tasked with going after dissidents? And should America start preparing for assassinations, blasts, and enforced disappearances? As I speak, America is a sitting duck. Those in positions of power are doing nothing. This man on your screen is Mark E. Green. He is a Republican and the chairman of the House Committee on Homeland Security. And earlier this year, he gave an interview to Fox News where he basically spoke about the rising number of Chinese nationals crossing into America illegally. He said, and I'm quoting, that number just continues to climb. 10,000 plus Chinese nationals. It is crazy. We now have information that some of those are tied to the PLA. Reports say the number of Chinese immigrants crossing into the US from the southern border has gone up 400%. Let me repeat that, 400%. And what has US President Joe Biden said on the issue? Nothing. What is he afraid of? What is he waiting for? For more Chinese agents to cross into America, is it? When was the last time spies conveniently used conventional border crossing points and authorities looked the other way? So this is embarrassing, to say the least. And the joke right now is on America. But if you are a critic of China and if you are watching us from America, then thanks to Joe Biden, your life could be in danger. Chinese agents could be lurking in the shadows, following your daily activities, looking for the right moment to strike. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.